Hi, I'm Caitlin. I am from the Australian Beauty School and I am one of the beauty tutors. I am joined today by Megan and we are going to be showing you some eyeliner hacks.
Yes, so I absolutely suck at doing my own eyeliner. I cannot do it for the life of me, so I really need your help, please.
Yeah, you're lucky. I've been doing my own eyeliner since 2013.
Wow.
I was just a baby.
Just a tiny little baby.
Just a tiny little baby, 13 years now, but they're still sometimes just sisters, not twins.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, some end up and some end up out and we just rock with it.
They're in the family.
They're in the family. So we're gonna start off with the sticky tape hack. This is really easy for your first few times doing eyeliner application, and if you're wanting to get perfectly even, similar wings, this is one of the best ways. Now you always want to make sure that you are taking into consideration the client's eye type and their shape. So Megan here has a slightly hooded eye, not too much that we'll have to connect the wing at a different level. Enough surface area on the lid for us to work with as well. So what I'm gonna get Megan to do is just have her eyes open for me. And there's two different kinds of ways that you can do your liner. You can do it directly out to the side, which is more of a cat eye, or you can do directly up, which is more of a bat wing type of shape. So depending on where you wanna go, you wanna line it up to the outer corner of the eye. And if we wanted to give her a large, dramatic lift, opening up the eyes on the outer corner, you would place the tape from the outer corner of the eye here directly up towards the temple. If we wanted to do more of a cat eye, something that's going to elongate the eyes outwards, we will take the tape off. You want to be really gentle with your client's skin. You do not want to pull it too hard. And then what you would do, again, lining up from the outer corner of the eye, but you're going to go more out towards the side as opposed to directly upwards. Any kind of tape is fine. I use sticky tape quite often. This is medical tape. You always want to make sure that you remove some of the tackiness on the back of your hand before you apply it to the skin. And the best way to use this hack is to do it before you've done any other prep or product on the face. Prep the eyes first, do your eyeliner, especially when you're beginning, because it's so easy to make mistakes. It's also easy to clean it up without ruining the rest of the face application. So for this eye, I'm going to use a cream pot liner. Most of the time it will become like this. It's very messy. Sorry, I didn't have a time to clean it beforehand. And you want a straight liner brush for this application in particular. There's many different angles you can get. When you're learning and starting out, you want something that has a long straight tip because that's easier to handle. So I'm going to grab a little bit from inside the pot. You want to make sure it's covered equally on all sides. Remove any excess on the corner. And then we're gonna come in to our client, Megan. So I'm starting from the wing. I'm gonna do that first and then work my way inwards. And I'm resting my pinky on her skin here. Again, you wanna make sure your hands are nice and clean and sanitized. Resting provides more stability for my hand. It stops me from shaking and allows me cleaner, smoother, consistent lines. So I'm gonna start from the outer corner of the eye, following the sticky tape upwards. If you need to rotate, that's absolutely fine. And even get liner on the sticky tape. That's what's gonna get you a really sharp, crisp line at the end of it. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of the product. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna come in from the midsection of her eyelid and I'm gonna drag it out. Small, short strokes. And I'm going to connect that to the wing that I've created. Then what you'll do is this little corner, fill it in with a bit more product and even bring it up a bit more. Now because Megan's got slightly hooded eyes, I'm gonna get her to open. This way what you'll be able to see now is the line isn't connected to the top, but it's also, she's got a little bit of skin here that's sitting over the top of where that wing was created. So what I'm gonna do now is have her keep her eyes open. And just connect. That line. Now close your eyes. What you'll be able to see is there's a small step down here in her eyeliner, but as soon as she opens her eyes, it's a straight line. Hooded eyes are always going to look like that. It's really important that you do the wing first, you bring it in, and then you connect it once the eye is actually open. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the tape nice and gently. I'm pulling the skin taut as well, and you can see that's created a nice sharp wing. Now if you close your eyes again, Megan, for me, you can see there's a little bit of liner on the top of the lid here that's a bit messy. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to liner, so I'm going to clean that up. Just need a cotton tip. You can also use a bit of micellar water. I'm just using some Bella makeup remover that comes in one of our kits. Getting the cotton tip nice and wet, and I'm just going to come in, pull the skin up a little bit, very gently clean that up. Now the best thing about cream liner is it's very forgiving. It doesn't set too matte, and it's easily movable on the skin. So if you need to remove it, you need to clean it up, it's so easy to do. Another hack you can try is the icy pole hack. If you have these lying around at home, if it's been a hot summer and you just hold on to these wooden sticks.
So I can use ones that I've eaten off of?
Well, you should clean them first,
okay.
And then you can use it, unless you want saliva with your eyeliner.
Not really.
Okay.
Not really.
All right, for this one, I'm gonna use a liquid liner. Liquid liner is my favorite, but it takes plenty of time and practice to get the hang of it. It's really runny, it goes everywhere, it sets really hard, and it's tough to get off. So I would definitely suggest working with the cream liner first, build your skills up, and then move on to the liquid. But we're gonna demonstrate this hack and we'll see how it goes. So using the liquid liner, I'm going to paint it on one side. And what you can do here is, again, just line it up from the outer corner. Oh God.
I feel like I might be in Pirates of the Caribbean.
So don't go too far with this hack. Don't put it too far up the icy pole. But hey, we're gonna also show you how to clean it up. Not with this one, it was dead. Now that you've got a rough line, you can use that as a guide to finish off the rest of the eye. Really important when you're using your liquid liner that you just get rid of any excess. And I'm gonna get Megan to close her eyes. Again, I'm starting from on the left side of Megan because it's my non-dominant side. Do your right side.
It's my right side.
I don't know my rights and lefts. Her right side, my non-dominant side. When you're doing your liner, make sure that you're resting at least some part of your painting hand on their face to stabilize it. Now with Megan again, because she has hooded eyes, I'm gonna get her to look straight ahead while I'm fixing up the wing. Always wanna check for evenness. I wouldn't say symmetry, mainly because again, we want sisters, really hard to find twins. Evenness in the liner application. And this is a point where you would go onto the rest of the face. So what I'm gonna do is actually carve it out with a little bit of concealer so that you can see that process. But always a good way of doing makeup applications, particularly if you're doing like a smoky eye with a bit of winged liner and it's really dramatic, it's really dark. You wanna make sure you do the eyes first before you move on to the rest of the face to avoid fallout and mess when you're beginning to learn your liner application techniques. So just using a bit of liquid concealer here to clean up and carve out the wings and make them stand out a little bit more. Now I'm not going too close to the wings themselves. The last thing I want to do is accidentally put liner on the black wing and then have to start all over again. You always want to set it after you've done the rest of the face as well. Set it really nicely. Pack in that translucent powder, make sure it stays. The last thing you want to do is have the liner rub onto the concealer and then ruin the rest of the makeup look. Why are you looking at me like you love me?
You're gonna get me broken up with.
Oh, we're not together.
Yeah, we are
That's
not
not
together.
us. She's got a girlfriend and it's not me.
Yeah, love her, not my type.
That's really rude.
Excuse me? Just said love her, she's not my type. Beautiful, you're just too femme.
Okay, enough.
Sorry.
You don't need to write me a 6-page essay on why I'm beautiful, but you don't want to date me. I said okay, not gay, by the way. And that is how you do eyeliner hacks with the sticky tape and the icy pole, and I'm lost.
And we're done.
And we're done. If you've liked this video, leave us a like. If you would like to see more from us, leave us a comment and let us know what you would like to see next. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified when we post.